Shalaki, put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Please put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hey, Shalom, man. Shalak about that. We the Islamic School Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And what we teach is Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the lost 12 tribes of Israel, man. That's what we teach in the school. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group, man. We're the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? We're the only truth out here, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to be out here thinking they know the Bible and stuff. You know what I'm saying? There is one truth. You know what I'm saying? Like Officer Shar says, he says, you know what I'm saying, there can only be one truth, man, because if there's multiple truths, truth can't be true. You know what I'm saying? It can't be this is true or this is true and this is true. There's one truth about what's going on in this earth, you know what I'm saying, what we need to know as a people and what we have to do to serve the Most High God, man, Yahweh, man, you know, in these last days so we can get out of this captivity that we are in, man. And then, you know, today, man, you know, I'm going back over, you know, wisdom and structure, man. It's pretty much part 2 of this class, man. You know, how black people, how black and brown people, how black, Hispanic, and Native Indians need to have wisdom and structure. You know what I'm saying? You know, amongst our people. You know what I'm saying? Because once one person has wisdom and structure and shows that, the next person takes on the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So everybody needs to be doing their part so it can spread to the next man. You know, go to the next sister or brother, even down to your kids and their kids and their kids' kids. You know what I'm saying? This is how we're going to build a nation, man. If we have wisdom, instruction, and we keep these commandments, man. Again, this is law class, so that's why we're going to go over this. You know, we're going to go over, you know, little different things, man. So let me start, man. Let's see where I'm gonna start at. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna start at Deuteronomy 4 and 44, man. We're gonna go over the same things. We're gonna change it up a little later, but we're gonna go over this just to keep it hot. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it's law class, so we're gonna start off with the law, man. Deuteronomy 4 and 44. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel, man. So this is the law that Moses, you know, set before the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? We just came out of Egypt, man. We just, at this time, we came out of Egypt, out of captivity, as the Lord delivered us out of the hand of the Egyptians, man. Out of the hand of our enemies, man, that was persecuting us. Just like much today, that they do today, man. You know what I'm saying? He got us out of there. You know what I'm saying? He brought us through, you know, trials, you know what I'm saying, tribulations, man. And got us out of that stupid captivity that we was in, man. You know what I'm saying? Thinking we home and we all right. But really our people were suffering. And Moses wanted to change that, man. He wanted to change that thing, man. He saw what was going on with his people. He even killed a man that was beating one of his brethren while they were working. You know what I'm saying? One of the taskmasters, one of the slave masters was beating one of his brethren. And he killed that man. You know what I'm saying? He went and did it. Was it lawful? No. It wasn't lawful because he wasn't really supposed to do it, but it shows you exactly the compassion and you know what I'm saying, the care that he actually had for his brothers and sisters, man, which is what we supposed to have today, man. We're supposed to have care, you know what I'm saying, compassion for our brothers and sisters, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of us don't, you know what I'm saying, just by our actions. You know what I'm saying, us in the U.P.K, we're gonna show exactly the whole world that we actually have compassion and care for our brothers and sisters, man, you know, what they going through, just like Moses did and all of the other prophets. You know what I'm saying? But again, it says Deuteronomy 4 and 44, this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. So he set a law, he set things that we had to be set up with so we can have structure, you know what I'm saying, and things to follow as a nation, or we'll just be lawless or following what we just came out of, which was Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Verse 45. These are the testimonies and statutes which and judgments which the Moses had spoke unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? He spoke testimonies, you know what I'm saying, things that they went through, things that he went through, and statutes, you know what I'm saying, on how to keep those commandments, man. Those statutes is, something to show you how to keep the commandments. You know what I'm saying? What to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But people still didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And judgments, you know what I'm saying? What would happen, you know what I'm saying? What could be the outcome of them not following those laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what Moses set up. You know what I'm saying? After he got those commandments from the Most High up in Mount Sinai. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. And which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt, just like I said. You know what I'm saying? That's what he set up, man. Because, a black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man, that's exactly what we need, in these times. You know what I'm saying? Following America's laws, statutes, and commandments. Or I don't even want to call it that. Whatever they got, their list of sin and their list of, you know what I'm saying, whatever duties they got going on. You know what I'm saying? When we follow that, we fall back into the trap. Because they don't even really enforce their laws in the areas, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We follow our law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Understand that there's consequences from that. You know what I'm saying? From the Most High God today. Back then when he first gave these laws, statutes, and commandments, there'll be immediate destruction, man. You know what I'm saying? There'll be immediate killing. You know what I'm saying? You get killed, you can get put out. You know what I'm saying? You get cut off from the nation just like that. But today, since we had Christ to die for us, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be immediate. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord kills, you know what I'm saying? The Most High God kills people, man. He said in the scripture, he said, I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. You know what I'm saying? So things that you think you're getting away with for a time, you think, maybe I can get away with it this time. You don't want to take that chance. I wouldn't take that chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no idea when I could lose my life for doing something against the Most High God when I know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference when you don't know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you don't know. And even you still could get killed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just wicked as hell. But at the same time, if you know, don't go against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. You get repercussions. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Don't gamble like that, man. Don't roll the dice. Don't roll the dice like that. Don't roll the cubicles in your hand and think you're gonna get a good number, man. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, we're gonna keep going. Get Deuteronomy 27:1, man. You know what? Deuteronomy 27:1. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day. Moses right there is saying, keep all the commandments, man, that which I command you this day. You know what I'm saying? Just like he already did. You know what I'm saying? But this was the official thing right here, where he was telling them, hey, this is it. This is what we're gonna be living under now. Since we done came out of Egypt, we're not doing that what we did in the past. This is it. I'm gonna skip down to verse 8. Deuteronomy 27:8. And thou shalt write it upon the stones, all the words of this law very plainly. You know what I'm saying? They had to write these laws and statutes and commandments down, man. Just like he did. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to remember it. So how else the way they remember just by Moses saying it. So he said, write, and thou shalt write upon the stones all the words of this law very plainly. You know what I'm saying? So they had to write it too. You know what I'm saying? The people that was gonna keep them things and keep up with the Most High God has told us after bringing us out of Egypt, they had to write. You know what I'm saying? Write it down. Just like we in class or something, man. You gotta write down what you've learned. You know what I'm saying? So you can remember. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just tell them and then they were just like, all right. You know what I'm saying? They would have easily just been like, all right, we don't got no foundation. We didn't write none of this down. We don't know what's going on. But we're just gonna follow it. You know what I'm saying? No, it didn't happen like that. That's why it says that they wrote on the stones very plainly what they should do. You know what I'm saying? Verse 9, and Moses and the priest, the Levites, spake unto Israel, saying, take heed and hearken, O Israel. This day thou art become the people of the Lord thy God. So that's when it was official right there. When they wrote those things down plainly, man, that was that contract right there. You know what I'm saying? They wrote the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments down. And that's where they said that we were going to become, the Lord's people, man. You know what I'm saying? They made it official. They was like, all right, we gonna do what you say. You know what I'm saying? This is us. This is who we are. This is what we're gonna do. So they have made a covenant with the Most High, man. Under Moses, which is very important, man, for us to know. What happened back then about them making a covenant with the Most High. It's very important. Just as it is today. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to forget what happened in the past, because the scriptures say, remember the days of old, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm quoting these scriptures right there and I don't pull the verses because I don't remember where it's at, but write it in Google. You know what I'm saying? If you can remember. It said, remember the days of old, man. That's what the scriptures say. All right, we're going to keep on. Let me get Matthew 5 and 17. This the milk scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could break down some other stuff, but that milk is very important, man. Coming up in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with getting the basic scriptures over again. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that thing is ingrained in your head, so that you can become an expert at breaking down the scriptures, or informing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the milk. Even the generals still break down milk scriptures. People still ask them the same things, and they break that thing down. Matthew 5 and 17, man. All right, so we're gonna move it. All right. I'm gonna start at Matthew. I'm gonna start at Matthew 5 and 10, man. Matthew 5 and 10. Christ is pretty much speaking through this entire chapter right here. So, yeah, he is. The whole chapter he's talking right here. So we're going to get right out, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what Christ said in Matthew 5 and 10. He said, blessed are they. It's like Shalakim, my bad. Matthew 5 and 3. I'm going to start at 3. Matthew 5 and 3. It said, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, man. This is what Christ is talking about, man. He said, blessed are the poor in spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of, brothers and sisters, man, that are poor in their spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not really talking financially, but the people that are poor financially, living on the streets, are also poor in spirit, also. So, but he's talking about blessed are them that are poor in spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't have much, man. He said, blessed are the poor. You know what I'm saying? And think about him saying that during that time, man. People think that was crazy. They think that's something foreign, man. They don't understand what Christ is saying when he says, blessed they are that are poor in spirit. Because people, they think that the rich are blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because they have all the money and they have, whatever they can do, whatever they can buy. You know what I'm saying? They have, the utmost respect. People always want to come to them, talk to them, and see about them because they're rich. You know what I'm saying? So Christ said, blessed are the poor in spirit. So people were looking at Christ crazy, man, when he said that stuff. Like, what? Like, look at this dude. He has so much money. Like, why are the poor blessed spirit? Because the people today, they think that people that are rich are blessed because they have money. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that through that, Christ can make a man more precious than gold, man. You know what I'm saying? He can refine a man as gold, as the scripture says. He can make a man more precious than gold. Try it in the fire. You know what I'm saying? So when that man becomes brand new and gets tried through the fire and is broken and down, he can come up and be the greatest thing that people that can see, man. You know what I'm saying? He could become great, you know what I'm saying, amongst their eyes, man, and become the Lord's chosen, you know what I'm saying, his elect. You know what I'm saying? The people, the ones that he want to rule. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a lowly spirit. That's why the Lord chooses, you know what I'm saying, the people that are low, for the most part, the underdogs, because they already humble and they already at a low spirit. So when they come up, they can still have a spirit of meekness and still be able to lead even when they get to the top. And that's the people he gonna use for the kingdom of heaven. If you don't understand that, that's why he chooses certain people, man. People with a certain mindset. So that's what it says right there. It says, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That's what he said. He said, theirs is the kingdom of heaven, man. He's the one, he wants to see them come up, man. Because Christ grew up around those same people, man. So he understood. That's why he said that. He's not saying that for no reason. He didn't come from the ghetto for no reason. He didn't come from the hood for no reason, because he grew up around that. He saw the poor people around him. You know what I'm saying? He could relate, and he understood that's where the Most High wanted them brothers and sisters from, man. He wanted them from the gutter, man. He wanted them from the trenches. That's who the Most High wants to pick out, man. Because he know that they're gonna be tried through the fire, man. Come out great, man. Come through and become greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what he want. So why in the world would he choose a pompous and arrogant person upon this earth, man? You know what I'm saying? We sitting here oppressed in this land, you know what I'm saying, America and Babylon. You know what I'm saying? So many things going on right now. You know what I'm saying, that I can speak about in a little bit. That's exactly why the Lord chose us as a people, and that's why he chose the poor of our people, man. Lord want to see something, man. He want to see what people made of. He not just picking anybody out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse 4, Matthew 5:4. Blessed are they that mourn, man, for they shall be comforted. You know what I'm saying? Blessed are they that mourn, man, for they shall be comforted. You know what I'm saying? If you mourning, man, you know what I'm saying, thinking your troubles and your trials and tribulations going to just be there forever, man, forget about that. If you follow the Most High, you can forget about that. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're wrong. You think you're going to be there forever, but you're not. As long as you follow the Most High, he going to show you. He going to show you exactly that he with you. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about, money and stupid materialistic things in this land that we have today, man. That's all they push in our face, thinking you have to have this and have that forever. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that's the only way out, man. When this kingdom right now is falling, man. This place is going down. So you think you gotta gain all that right now? Go ahead, you can gain the whole world, man. Like the scripture say, you gain the whole world and lose your soul. You know what I'm saying? Why in the hell would you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? This land is nothing but a mirage, man. What you want to do is please the Most High while you're in this captivity. You don't want to try to sit there and think you got it going on and stuff, man. serve the Most High first. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta trust that and believe that you can get that. Ain't no more hope in this land. Ain't no more hope in America. You know what I'm saying? So you sit there and think, man, oh, I gotta get it. When this place is falling, clearly you can see that this place is falling. But what you could do is believe in something that most people don't believe. That's why we're fools for the sake of Christ, man. Because we sit here thinking crazy. People think we're out of our minds to believe in, the Most High gonna bring us the kingdom of heaven. The Most High gonna get us out of this captivity that our people has been in for 400 years. You know what I'm saying? They think we're crazy for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're different in the UPK. That's why we're different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep going. All right. Verse 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, man. The meek shall inherit the earth, man. The meek, the lowly, the people that's not proud, the people that don't have much, that are poor in spirit. Verse 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. You know what I'm saying? If you ache after righteousness, if you like, man, I do not want to go through what I'm going through no more. I want to be like the Most High God, Most High Yahweh, man. I want to be like what the example that he set up as Christ, that he set up, which is Christ. I want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep his commandments and get rid of this world that's upon your shoulders, man. The temptation, you know what I'm saying? The duties that America put you up to. When you think you gotta sell drugs and you think you gotta sell your body, man. You know what I'm saying? And do all kind of stupid acts out here when you can come up. If you could just work with your people and work together. Bring your people together in your communities and your families, man. There's people out there that will help you if you just can endure just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. Sisters out there, man. Don't sell your soul, man. Don't sell your bodies out there in those stupid behind clubs, man, in those doggone strip clubs and whatever, OnlyFans and stuff, man. There's a different way. You're just doing it because you think it's easy money. You know what I'm saying? When you got to put in work for everything you ever earn. You know what I'm saying? When you want to give your body and everything the easy route, of course you're gonna get quick money. Of course you're gonna get that. They're gonna get that for you, but it's not gonna last. Now if you work for something, that's gonna last. That's gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about being religious. It ain't about, saying believing, so whatever fairy tale people tell you, it's called results, man. It's called hard work. Stop being lazy, man. Sisters, become a doctor, man. Go out there and get that degree. You know what I'm saying? Do the hard things, man. Endure through it. Take care of your kids. And men, stop whoring out our sisters. Stop whoring them out. Stop telling them you're going to be with them. Stop having sex and stop thinking with your damn penis, man. That ain't going to get us nowhere as a community. Think about what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You have sex with that woman, you better stay with her, man. You have a child by a woman, you better doggone stay. I don't give a damn. You want to stick your doggone penis in that woman, you better stay with her. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters have to be accountable for what they do. You're not holding yourself accountable. You just thinking of lust. You're thinking of the moment. You're thinking of the time that you have right there. Stop it. Do something different. Be different from the world, man. Be different from everybody. Everybody's doing the same damn thing. Be different. For a change, man. Be different. Why you want to be like everybody else? That's one thing I can't get. I can't get it for the life of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I've done stuff in this world, man. I done did wrong. But God doggone it, after I figured out everybody was the same, man, I said I wanted to be different. Be different, man. Do different things. Think differently. You know what I'm saying? All right, keep going. Verse 7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. You know what I'm saying? If you're merciful among people, man, amongst your brothers and sisters and your people and the poor, you're going to obtain mercy, man, because you have the same compassion that the Most High has for you. You know what I'm saying? The Most High has compassion amongst you. He had mercy on you, so have mercy on your brothers and sisters, man. Be patient, man. All right? God doggone it. Be patient. Everything is going to come overnight. Verse 8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. You know what I'm saying? Verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God, man, or the Most High. Blessed are the peacemakers, man. When you see a lot of things going on, a lot of gossip going on, maybe a little rah-rah here, a lot of rah-rah there amongst your people, and you see something happening, but you bring peace. Say, just for example, your brother over here, right here, is pissed off. You know what I'm saying? He wants to fight this brother right here. But you know this brother too. You know both of them. You go over there and you tell this brother over here to my right, you know what I'm saying? You're going to tell him, hey, man, what you want to fight so bad for? Man, God doggone, he called me a bitch, man. I don't take disrespect from nobody. I don't care. I don't give a damn what. I'll die about my respect. Boom. Then you be like, hey, brother, calm down. Look, it's just a word, bro. Like, look, he ain't touching you. He put your hands on you. I understand if he did something, but he ain't saying nothing. Just because you look at it, look, be calm, bro. Look, just come to me, bro. I got you, bro. Look, just settle the thing, all right? You ain't even got to tell him you know him or nothing. Boom, go to the other brother, the other one I want to fight this brother on my right, on the brother on the left. Hey, yeah, I know that nigga want to fight me. Yeah, I know he do. But when he do, man, I'm gonna pop his. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop him. You know what I'm saying? He do something, he come to me. I'm going off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got something for him. And he's like, bro, think about it. You might go to jail, bro. He's like, I don't care. Look, I don't care. I'll go to jail. Nah, nigga, you're gonna go to jail for life. You might go for years, man. You got a kid. You know what I'm saying? You already got a girlfriend that love you. You got a baby mama that want to stay with you. You got a kid, man. Think about being in that life. Don't do it over some stupid junk. Let me read it again. Verse 9, Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. You make peace between that brother and that other brother, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. You try to calm them both down, and they don't even know that you're doing it to them both. Them boys just might come together. You never know. They might be like, hey, man, that was just some stupid junk that we was over, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, 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 so-and-so, hey, man, he had called me down, man. He talked to me and stuff. Oh, you know him too, man? He had talked to me too, man. He's like, man, that's a good brother, man. He just showed us a different way. Boom, just like that. And if you don't think that shit can happen, Salaki, if you don't think that can happen, you are out of your mind, man. Because I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen before. No cap, no lie. I even seen it happen before where a brother literally broke up a fight without them being in each other's face. He broke it from afar. He talked to this, he talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Back in my high school days. I done seen it. So don't tell me that we can't come together and we can't do the things that the Lord tells us and be peaceful amongst each other as brothers and sisters, man. Don't tell me we can't do it, because I've seen it. And I'll be damned if I sit there and let this shit go on. Salaki to the men above. Because I believe in the Most High, and I'll make sure that my brothers and sisters got doggone respect each other. Salaki, this junk burning the hell in my fingers. All right. Well, we're going to move on, man. All right, Matthew 5:13, man. I'm skipping down. We're almost about to get out this chapter. This is what Christ said, man. He said, ye are the salt of the earth. He telling us, man, the children of Israel, who he had died for, man, on the cross, hang from a tree. He said that we are the salt of the earth, man. That's what Christ said about us. He said we are the salt of the earth. We got all the flavor, man. We bring everything to this world. You know what I'm saying? We bring everything to this world, man, to this society. This society would be nothing without us. You know what I'm saying? If we wasn't the salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Your entertainment businesses, your sports, you know what I'm saying, your boxing, everything, you name it. Them 12 tribes, man, the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man, are great at this earth, man. We done. You got I.S.R.A.L.K, who builds your whole doggone economies up, keeps your produce good and everything, man. They know everything about, the land, man. It's like they know everything, man. They know what's going on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Ephraim that's good at boxing, Judah that's good at boxing. We run the whole boxing ring, man. Even Simeon, man. You got Gad, man. Very, very talented people, man. Could do everything from music to doggone agriculture, man. These 12 tribes keep this earth together, man. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if we had our own world, our own society, man. A world without end. You know what I'm saying? What if we had that? You know what I'm saying? What if we had that, man? Just think about it. What would this world be like if all 12 tribes were being righteous under the Most High? Just think about it. Think about it. If we taught our kids the same thing when they grew up, and we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, it's damn near unbelievable, man. It's like a freaking dream. Cause you think about it, you see what's going on out here in this world. So you like, it's almost unimaginable because we've been living here for so long. You know what I'm saying? You don't even understand the severity of it. You don't understand the importance. It's damn near hard to see, but you should be able to see it, especially if you're in the U.P.K. for one. And then you should be able to see it because it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know. They don't understand that. They really think that we stuck here. That's why some of our people just like, man, we can't never come together. Why black people can't never? Why Mexican people can't never come together? They're always asking themselves the same question. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand that we are special people and we got something to offer this earth. We got something to offer to the Most High, which He had been putting us, man. He already offered it to us. So just imagine that. Man, saying, you know what I'm saying? A world without end, man. Let me get Matthew 5:19, man. No. It's like Matthew 19:17. All right. Matthew 19:17. And He said unto him, Why callest thou me good? Let me go up one. Stay with me. Matthew 19:16. And behold, one came unto him, Good Master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life, man? Somebody came up and asked him, man. They didn't really specify who the hell he was. They were just somewhere, and he was just like, hey. He's like, what's a good master, man? You know what I'm saying? Because he acknowledged Christ as, being somebody honorable about what He did. And he was like, he's like, good master, what should I do to inherit eternal life, man? You know what I'm saying? And Christ, He said unto him, why that's calling me good? You know what I'm saying? Christ ain't trying to be a smart ass or nothing like that. So like he's just like, hey, like man, he trying to make a point. He trying to make a direction. You know what I'm saying, for him to look at. And he's like, hey, why thou callest me good? He said there is none good but one. that is Yahweh. That is the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? He said there's only one good, man. How in the world? Ooh, I can't even really go into this yet. But it's like, how in the world? I'm gonna get off topic for a little bit, Why in the world? How in the world is Christ the Most High, and He's making the distinction of being good between Him and God? That don't make no damn sense. This is why Jesus. This is why Catholicism teaches that He is God. The Trinity, Christianity, it teaches that He's God. That's where that comes from Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? Whatever those crazy beliefs are that I once did believe, unknowingly. I didn't understand because I didn't understand the scriptures. But now that I do, because I got taught right, the Most High God is not Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai is not God. He's just a prophet by him. And He's making a distinction between Him and the Most High. If he wouldn't even do that, man. He'll take the credit if He was God. So He would say, I'm good also, yes. You know what I'm saying? And He said, why are you calling me good? That is none good but one. That is God. But if thou would enter into life, keep the commandments, man. He's saying keep those commandments. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. A simple thing, man. And His commandments are not grievous. You know what I'm saying? They're not as hard as you making them. You know what I'm saying? You can keep the commandments. You can keep them. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of life. You're living how you're living now. Of course, the transfer isn't easy because you're so used to doing, whatever wickedness or whatever stupid thing you're doing over the world. But if you have the strength and the wit, the determination, to move over to being, to follow them law, statutes, and commandments. If you got enough strength to change your life, man, you got discipline, right? It does take discipline. You got something different inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Most people can't do it. That's why the Lord has called certain people. And I ain't gonna take no credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High for even having mercy on me to even try to do this, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't take no credit. I can't take it at all. You know what I'm saying? All I do is thank the Most High for giving me mercy so I could do this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a better way of life, coming out of this hell. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Yahweh Shai said, man. He said, keep those commandments, man. All right. I'm going to get another scripture real quick. All right. 1 John 2 and 3. All right, this 1 John 2 and 3. And hereby we do know that we know Him, if we keep His commandments. You know what I'm saying? If everybody wants to know if you know Him, man, if you know the Most High, it's if you keep His commandments, man. Because the Most High, that's the Most High's ways. That's how He does, man. That's how He carries Himself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say carry, it's a lie. You know what I mean? He's the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? He's perfect. So in every way, that's His way of life. He wouldn't be telling us to do these things if they weren't possible and if He didn't have any wisdom, man. But the Most High already understands that. He already understands our ways. He understands that we can keep those things, man. That's why He gave it to us. You know what I'm saying? The Most High doesn't do anything for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Most High gave us, upon this earth. He gave us law, statutes, commandments, which is wisdom, man. Which is exactly what we're gonna go into now after these laws, man. He gave us wisdom. Verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar. He said he said he that says I know him and keepeth not his commandments, he's a liar. You're clearly a liar, man, because you're saying one thing and you're doing another, which is, in a nutshell, a hypocrite, man. You know what I'm saying? You're saying, oh, I know the Most High. I know the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? I know who He is. I follow Him. I love God. I love Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're saying. But guess what? I can't tell. I can't tell. I cannot tell, bro. Because you don't keep His commandments. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating that doggone shrimp. Stop eating that doggone crab and lobster, man. Stop eating them sea roaches. You know what I'm saying? The Lord wants us to, He told us this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Keep certain things, man. Keep His commandments. You know what I'm saying? Eat the shit, eat the fish in the sea that has fins and scales. You know what I'm saying? That's what he told us. That's what He commanded us to do. Is eat everything in the waters that has fins and scales, man. It's simple, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that could be a little bit healthy for you. Something that's good. You know what I'm saying? That you can do a lot with, man. There's so many other alternatives. We're just stuck to doing one thing. You know what I'm saying? We're stuck to doing one way of life. That's what we're stuck to. We're so used to it. We grew up in it, man, here in America. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking it's just like, oh, man, come on, man. Like, that ain't what it is. Yes, it is what it is. It is what the Most High said it was. You're just used to doing something else. You think you're right your whole life. You won't even acknowledge to try to see if you can, if there's a sense, or is there's even a thing to change. You know what I'm saying? You don't think there's a reason to change at all, because you've been groomed and grew up in church, or you've been going here, you've been going there, or you learn one way. You're like, this is all I know. Like, nah, bro, nah, that ain't what it is in this earth, man. When you think you got it down and you think you know everything, that right there is already a strike right there. That's already a red flag, as they call it. When you think you already done. You know what I'm saying? You got to really ask yourself, what's the perfect way to live, man? What's the right way to live? What do I really need to do to serve the Lord, or to live righteously in this earth? Because something ain't right here already. That's what I realized before I even came into the truth and realizing to keep the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments all the way. I didn't understand. I said, something's not right. Something not right here. My people dying. I'm sitting here doing the same thing they doing. I'm dying, inside. I'm sitting here doing all the wicked abominations. I'm damn near dying. I'm damn near about to hit the grave. So what's the way to go? You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask yourself that. You gotta figure out. You gotta think, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're gonna get another scripture, but you gotta think. You gotta freaking think, man. What's the way to get out of this captivity? I'm gonna get some more scriptures. Hold on, real quick. Can't keep talking, and I need to bring out what exactly the Most High said through His prophets. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. God damn it. My phone went act stupid. I don't even know where it's at. Shit. Alright, let me just keep going while this thing acting retarded. Oh my goodness. Lord be with me. But that's what I'm saying, man. What's exactly the way to go, man? You've been living your whole life. Maybe you're even young in this generation, man. You might be young, got that doggone Generation X. You might be Generation Z. You might even be older, man, from the 80s. You might be born in the 80s, born in the 90s, born in the 60s, man. And maybe the truth hasn't been revealed for you for whatever reason. It don't even matter what age you are. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. Figure what's the reason why you think your people dying? What's the reason why you think you're going what you're going through? You know what I'm saying? What is the right way to live, man? And we even got older people in I.S.U.P.K, man. We got older people in here, man. And they still figure out like, hey, I see now. You know what I'm saying? They still see it. Even at an older age, they don't think they got it all down. Like, I done seen it at all. You know what I'm saying? I done been here before you, young blood. I know things. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a drunkard, I know what's going on out here. You young bloods don't know nothing. They still act that in the U.P.K. They still act like they don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even being here for all these years, they still act like they don't even know anything. Because they understand what it is to have wisdom, man. They understand wisdom is far beyond just being of age. You know what I'm saying? They understand that wisdom is going far beyond, you know what I'm saying, just small experiences, man. They get that. And they get that the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments is the only wisdom, man. That's what real wisdom is, man. That's what the law, statutes, and commandments is wisdom, man. They get that. That's why they in here with us. The older men that's in here with us in the I.S.U.P.K, man. They get that. They get that wisdom goes further beyond age, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish, man, look, I'm 25 years old and I still wish I could have had this by damn 15, man. You know what I'm saying? What if I had this by 15, man? What are the problems I could have avoided? What are the situations I could have avoided? What are the stupid things that I did in my life that I could have avoided? You know what I'm saying? And even they, when they get it at maybe 60 or maybe 70, and they still appreciate it, man. They don't scoff at the Most High like, man, why you showing me this late, Most High? You know what I'm saying? They don't scoff at the Most High. They thank Him for even giving it to them, man. Because this is a gift. The truth is a gift. You can't get this nowhere else, man. That's why I appreciate it, even at 20 freaking 5. I don't give a damn what my age is, but I thank the Lord that He gave me this doggone truth at this age, man, at a young age. Now I can actually do something with it. Now I can thrive in it, man. People take this thing for granted. They don't even understand what the hell they out here living for. Lord knows I'm not about to let this go to waste. I'll be damned if I sit here and let this go to waste and see my people damn die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to let this go. I'm about to teach my people. I'm about to do whatever it takes to goddamn bring the kingdom of heaven, man. Why people don't understand what's going on? We done shut everybody up in these doggone communities thinking they know something, man. You know what I'm saying? Our captains and our generals, man, they done shut them up because they don't know what they're talking about and they seeing exactly what we talking about is true. You know what I'm saying? Everything that has destroyed our people is coming to an end, man. We're going to rise, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get these scriptures, man. Stay with me real quick. Stay with me. Stay with me. Because I'm pissed off. All right, we're going to get a bedrock scripture. Get a bedrock scripture in the U.P.K. Zephaniah 2:1, man. You should know this well. You should know this damn well. That's right. That's right now, y'all. Turn up on them. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah. Gather together, O nation not desired, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. We gonna keep quoting these scriptures, man. We gonna keep talking about it forever, man. This ain't going nowhere. All right. Straight up and down. We gonna keep talking about it. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah. Gather together. O nation not desired, man. We are a nation not desired, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. We're not desired in this earth. We are not desired in this land, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not desired in this damn place in America. Anywhere we're not desired. In the UK, in the islands, you know what I'm saying? In the doggone Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Cuba, Dominican Republic, we're not desired anywhere. Brazil, we're not desired because everywhere we go, we are living in the ghettos. Everywhere we're living in the barrios, we're living in the doggone what you call it? The barrios, the ghettos, and the reservations, man. For Gad, you know what I'm saying? The Gadite brothers, the Native Indian brothers, man. Living in the ghettos, man. We all living in the hood, man. We're not desired anywhere. Because if we were desired, if we were truly cared about, what's that word? If we were valued here in this earth, they would take care of us better. We do everything for this world, man. We do everything for these countries and everywhere you go. And we're not valued. They don't care. They're just using you. Every other nation, they'll get something from what they're doing, man. They'll get a little bit more money. They get the housing they need. They'll get the correction they need. They'll even get the rights that they need here in America. Just like them Asians, the Asian hate bill, when so-called, I guess they was getting hit or laid out in the streets by racist people, I guess, whatever they want to call it. But we get killed in the streets and we don't get no bill, man. They don't care about the children of Israel. They don't care about spics, savages, and niggas, as they want to call us in this land. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High does give a damn. He cares about the children of Israel. So what in the world do you think he's going to do for us, man? You know what I'm saying? Most people don't think he's going to do anything. Some black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, they don't think there's no way out of this poverty, man. Because they don't understand where our ancestors come from. You know what I'm saying? So they don't think there's a reverse role in this thing. They don't think there's consequences for what the oppressor has done against us in this land. They don't get that. But us in I.S.U.P.K, we understand that the Lord is going to repay double for our people, man. He's gonna go against these people, you know what I'm saying, that want to oppress us, man. That took it too far against Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. The things that they've done to Gad, man, is probably like unthinkable. Things that they've done to I.S.R.A.L.E, you know what I'm saying, to the Native Indians, the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, man, and Haitians, man. It's unthinkable. So people don't think that there could be anything fixed among that. But wisdom and structure amongst ourselves is going to fix that. You know what I'm saying? We can fix that amongst ourselves. We don't have to deal with them. We don't have to doggone do everything they do. You see Kanye right now, for example, I know he's almost a billionaire. He lost millions, so he's probably a millionaire now. So he's a millionaire. He done doggone lost a lot of junk, but he decided that it was better to doggone work amongst himself and have his own thing, and even still having a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, to build his own community, man. And he's pissed off about that. If you could pay attention, he's pissed off about that. Whatever moves he's trying to make, he's trying to do something different now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the brother needs to meet Commander General YAHANNA. He needs to meet him, and he needs to talk to him about the plan. But I can applaud, and I can give him kudos for what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? For one, coming out and saying that we're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, that we're the true Jews, and and Jews are black. You know what I'm saying? I can applaud that, and I can applaud him for actually trying to build something amongst his own community. You know what I'm saying? He said himself, Kanye said himself, he was like, hey, I'm tired of what they're doing for my people. I want to free my people. You know what I'm saying? He said that out of his mouth. And I know he has some type of compassion, but he just needs a wisdom and structure, man. That's all he needs. You know what I'm saying? I've been rambling on. Let me get a doggone scripture for once. Damn it. Let's go. Stay with me. Stay with me. We're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get it. All right, I'm gonna get Isaiah 1 and 3, man. Isaiah 1 and 3. This is a good scripture for our people right here. All right. Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. It says the ox knows his owner, man. An ox, as you know, is a big old calf, you know what I'm saying, a bull type animal. He said he knows his owner, man. You know what I'm saying? He knows his owner. He knows who his guider is, the person that his master is, man. The ox knows his owner, man. And the ass, which is talking about the donkey, his master's crib. It says the ass knows his master's crib, man. He understands where to go home. You know what I'm saying? He understands where his owner and his leader stays at. He gets where he's at. He gets his surroundings, man. He gets what he needs to do for his owner, man. You know what I'm saying? And it goes on. Like, but it says, but Israel does not know. My people do not. It's like, nor do they consider, man. That's what the Bible says, man. It says, but Israel does not know, man. Neither do they consider. They don't consider it, man. You don't consider exactly or wondering who we belong to. You know what I'm saying? Whose God we are. You know what I'm saying? Who's over us. We don't understand who we are as a people, man. Nor do we consider it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? The time for that is coming to an end, man. We need to know exactly who we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? We cause us as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we in everything, man. We in every damn thing under the sun. It don't matter what it is, man. We under it. We in all these other religions, from Christianity to Muslim to Catholicism to Buddhism. It don't even matter what it is. We into everything. We just think. It's like, give me 1 sec. All right. Excuse me for that. We continue. All right, where was I? Oh yeah. We had Just like about that, we had Isaiah 1:3. We was talking about Israel, man. Talking about Israel, man. How the ox knows his owner, but Israel and the ass as the donkey, his master's crib, he doesn't know his owner. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand. Neither do we acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? Who the Most High is, man. It's like. All right. I'm gonna get Ecclesiasticus 1:12.
Is that in the Apocrypha?
Yeah, that is. Ecclesiasticus 1:12. We're gonna go in the Apocrypha for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
There is Ecclesiasticus.
Yep. Ecclesiasticus 1:12.
1 and verse 12.
Yes, yes. Yeah, we got Sister Kimberly in class.
Hey, everybody.
All right. Ecclesiasticus 1:12. All right, again, you know what I'm saying? Today we was teaching about wisdom and structure amongst Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. How we need to have wisdom and structure. That's two strongholds that we need to have in our communities, you know what I'm saying? For us to follow the Most High and so we can come back, you know what I'm saying, have a stronghold as a people, you know what I'm saying? So this is probably part 2 of the class I have. You know, I had it before, but this is probably part 2 of the class. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep going. All right, Ecclesiastes 1:12. All right. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, man, and giveth joy and gladness and a long life, man. All right, so as you look at that, man, it says the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord, man, that's important right there. Because the scriptures say the beginning of the it's like the beginning, of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. So if you want wisdom, the beginning of that right there is the fear of the Lord. If you even want wisdom or anything, you're gonna first be like, hey, I have respect towards the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna follow what He needs. You know what I'm saying? His laws, statutes, and commandments, and I'm gonna step forward and fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You got anything?
That verse directly spoke with me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything else was telling me, do not go to class, do not go to class. Oh, you can go another day.
Right.
But I said, no. I read a verse in the Bible. I forgot exactly what verse it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I ran out of the house and flew here.
Right.
Because I fear the Lord and He comes first.
Right. That's right, sis. That's right, sis. Exactly. She said and sometimes that would happen. And that happened to me plenty of times too. You know what I'm saying? I was in your boat too. You know what I'm saying? There's times where I was like, man, I'm gonna just stay here. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to stay in Columbia before I move here. I move here now, but I was like, hey, I need to get down there so I can get established. You know what I'm saying? I took my behind down here and, you know what I'm saying, and stayed in class. And I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes there'll be a demon that just try to hold you back. You know what I'm saying? But the fear of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? The respect to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Just like a father, you know what I'm saying? A parent, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's no different than you growing up in your household where you got rules and regulations. It's no different. Mm-hmm. It's just the Most High, but He deals with a whole nation of people, of His children. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And that's all He wants. You follow Him, and, you know what I'm saying? He'll make your way straight. He'll make your pathway straight, and it will be more simple without complication. You know what I'm saying? That's wisdom right there. So it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom, which is another scripture that has. I probably pull that up so I can find it. But right here it says the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. You know what I'm saying?
And I was happy that I submitted.
That's right. That's right, sis. Exactly. It gives you joy that you did that. Because it's like, all right, I did what he was supposed to do. Now I know that good can come from this. You know what I'm saying? I can prosper in my ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what you need, sis. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody, all of us need, man. We need that every day. We gotta fight them demons. You know what I'm saying? But with brotherhood and sisterhood, if we come together, we most definitely can conquer those demons because we'll lean on each other. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood, sisterhood is strong, man. I'm telling you, it works. It helps out, especially on the feast days when you see your brothers and sisters all here together with the children and everything. You want to see that. You want to come together. You know what I'm saying? That's why I read a scripture before this. It said, Zephaniah 2:1, gather together, O nation not desired. That was a commandment by the Most High. He said, gather together, get together. There's strength in numbers. And you know what I'm saying? It don't matter with numbers because the Most High can use 5 people if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He could do that. But he's saying with your nation, with my nation, with my children, who I want to multiply, he wants to multiply our people. Gather together. Go ahead and come together as a congregation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else gathering together, these other nations, these other races, they together on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right now, nobody's messing with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I had another one. Just like
Go ahead, sis.
Revelation 3:9
Right.
says that the people saying that they are Jews
Uh-huh.
are not Jews.
Yeah.
And
Right.
in the media right now, when Kanye West spoke out against
Mm-hmm.
them and let them know that black people are from
Alright.
the 12, from the tribe,
Right. Exactly.
they're canceling him, but they're sticking together to cancel.
I just talked
So
about that.
we have to do that.
Exactly right, sis. Exactly. You're right. Right. I just went over that. I talked about exactly how Kanye West. It's all right. It's all right. You can watch it over. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep talking about it. There's brothers all on Facebook just talking about this thing. And we applaud Kanye West for doing that. You know what I'm saying? And we know he watching us for sure. You know what I'm saying? We got schools everywhere. He most definitely watching Commander Junior YAHANNA for sure because he's quoting him almost word for word.
Word for word.
Exactly. So I applaud Kanye for doggone speaking up, saying that we're Jews. And then he knew that one thing Kanye smart. He knew that was gonna get rid of, you know what I'm saying, make people release him from, this contracts that he had with. Now he can handle it by himself.
Without change.
Exactly, without chains on him. And he wants to start his own community to help his people. He said that. At the end of that Drink Champs interview, he's like, man, y'all hurt my. I can't quote it, but I remember he was saying something as quoting almost Moses saying, I want to help my people. Y'all sitting here brainwashing my people, and you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. That's almost the direction he was saying, and I applauded that because that's exactly how I felt before I came into the truth, and I wanted to make a change. You know what I'm saying? That's what all of us want to do. Everybody's part, every brother and sister and child in this thing is important. As long as we stick together, you know what I'm saying? The Most High God is going to fight for us. That's what we have to understand. He's going to fight. I know it may seem like it's taking long, but we don't understand we don't know his thoughts and his, you know what I'm saying, his ways. As the scripture said, we don't understand his thoughts and his ways. So he's going to do things a certain way that we're just, you know what I'm saying, or over a certain period of time. And we just have to take our time and endure it to the end.
That the Most High has given us perseverance.
Exactly. He's given us that because we've persevered through being through hell. 400 years, right? Exactly. We've been here for 400 years, 400 plus years. Sometimes we just say 400 years to kind of add it up. But it's been way over 400, maybe 500. You know what I'm saying? Just like we were in Egypt. Our people was in Egypt for 400 years. So we're stuck through that. Now we can do it. We can do it here just as well, just as well as our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Has done. So we can get through that. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. So we gonna keep reading on. We're gonna keep reading on. Let me get 13. The next verse after 12. So Ecclesiastes 1:13. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. Man, think about that right there. The Lord, he said, he shall fear, he that feared the Lord, it's going to go well with him at the last. You know what I'm saying? He fears the Lord until the day, at his last days, almost on his deathbed. You know what I'm saying? And he shall find favor in the day in his death. He should be like, I'm going to be okay from here on out. Even though I'm about to die, my kids are going to be straight. You know what I'm saying? My kids, I done taught them what they needed to know. You know what I'm saying? Because you done feared the Lord. You done taught your children what they need to know. You know what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, train up a child in the way they should go. So that's what you shall do. You know what I'm saying? In these days. And then after you die, your spirit is going to go to the Most High. We're not going to go into that deeper, but your spirit going to go to the Most High. And Lord allow, you will be regenerated back on this earth, as the scriptures say. Because regeneration is real. You know what I'm saying? There's no, you going to be up there in the clouds somewhere with Jesus, or you're going to be in Hades with the devil. You know what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, you're going to be, regenerated. You're going to be, you know what I'm saying, reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? Back in this earth. You know what I'm saying? It's your same tribe that, you know what I'm saying, just in a different body, as a different vessel. And the Lord has to do that because he wants to give you back to this earth, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever purpose he wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? You may not know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm back here. We don't know why we was all back, you know what I'm saying, all born back here. You know what I'm saying? You got anything?
I had a question.
Oh, go ahead.
If one of our brothers or sisters refuses the law of the Most High,
Right.
what is their fate?
What is that fate? It's going to be death for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Totality, like soul is gone.
As far as soul, that depends on the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't know his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? His ways. You know what I'm saying? They could die. You could grow up in in a bad condition, or you can grow up in a better condition. You know what I'm saying? It's up to him. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, you still could come back here at this earth, but you're gonna grow up how you grow up. You know what I'm saying? And if the Lord calls you, you better answer. You know what I'm saying? You'll know. Mm-hmm. Trust me, cause ain't no way I could have came here. No, ain't no way. You decided to come here. You knew you had to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of the Most High. That's the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's not random. You know what I'm saying? It's an act that you felt like you had to do. Just like if you feel like you got to sin, you know what I'm saying? You're going to go do that dumb sin because of your flesh. But if you feel like you got to follow the Most High, you're going to do that according to the Holy Spirit, not according to your flesh. You're not going to go do anything. You're going to do it because you know it's right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we just read, the fear of the Lord brings joy. Now you're gonna feel okay because you know you done did what it took. You know what I'm saying, to serve the Most High in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Let's go to verse 14. Let's go to 14. Ecclesiasticus 1:14. To fear, there it is. There it is. That's what I was just quoting. I ain't know it was right here. Ecclesiasticus 1:14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. There it is right there. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That's your wisdom right there. That's the first step to getting wisdom. You want to have wisdom and all the knowledge you need to guide your life, to guide your families and everything that you can lead. You have to fear the Lord. So if you don't fear the Lord, you're not going to do any of it at all. You know what I'm saying? And it was created with the faithful in the womb. It said it was created with the faithful in the womb. You know what I'm saying? That almost goes into the regeneration, which I can't break down because I have to get more understanding on that. But we're going to keep going on. But you can most definitely ask the men above me, you know what I'm saying, our captains, you know what I'm saying, and stuff above me. They'll break it down better, but I ain't about to say nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say something stupid. So, okay. So we're going to go to skip down to Revelation 1:20. This is the wisdom part of the class because we already went over the laws, you know what I'm saying? Now we're going to go into wisdom. It might even revert back to something, but, you know what I'm saying? Right now we're doing wisdom. Ecclesiasticus 1:20. Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad, sis. Sorry. We're still in Ecclesiastes 1 and 20. All right. All right. Got it. Ecclesiastes 1 and 20. The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord. That's the root of wisdom. Think about a root in any of plants. That's the structure. That's the stronghold. That's the thing that's gonna hold that plant up in that ground. You know what I'm saying? Think about a tree. Them roots are strong. Them things deep, deeper than the eye can see. You even think it's like right there. No, it's down there. So the root of wisdom is to fear the Lord. Just like we read, so the fear of wisdom is to fear the Lord. It's the root. That's going to hold everything. That's why it says the fear is the beginning of wisdom. It's the beginning. The root is the beginning because that's where it grows from. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go up from there right there. And then it says, and the branches thereof are long life. Right. Branches thereof is long life. That's where you sprout and you shine after that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to shine amongst your people and shine amongst men, shine amongst ladies, your children. That's the thing that people are going to see and be like, God damn, like, you different. You know what I'm saying? Some people might scoff at it. They might be angry at it. You might get that reaction. You might get a hateful reaction. You might get like, doggone, you different. Like, I wonder what that is. You might get people that's curious. Then you might get people that just be like, yeah, you're right. I know you're right. And I want to learn from you. You know what I'm saying? There's almost levels to that thing. Go ahead.
I have a quick story.
Go ahead, sis.
Last week, I went to Burlington, Little Factory on Woodruff Road.
Right.
And, well, it was 2 weeks ago. It was before they opened, and I didn't know they weren't open yet.
Is that Burlington?
Burlington
Okay.
on Woodruff Road. They just built a new one. Well, like, moved to a new building.
Right.
And a young lady came out. Well, older lady. She's older than me. And the first thing she said when she saw me, she said, "You love the Lord."
Okay.
And I was just like, that's the first thing she said. And then she was like, "You love the Lord. I can tell you love the Lord."
Right.
And she told me they weren't open yet. And then she left, and I said, "God bless her." And then
That was it.
Yeah.
Look. Sometimes, man, when things happen like that, you just never know. Some people can tell that spirit on you. Like the scriptures say, let your light shine before men. You know what I'm saying? And when it just says men, it means anybody. It's just talking in that sense. Men and women. It's talking about let your light shine. You might have that glow. You have that. You know what I'm saying? And you could really be a pillar. You know what I'm saying, for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Many women just did it. Judith did it. Rebecca. What's her name? Esther. Saved the whole nation from being killed. You know what I'm saying? These women done did that stuff in this nation, man. And you could really be a pillar in the school just by simple things. You know what I'm saying? Just by, you know what I'm saying, understanding simple things. You know what I'm saying? You could really make an impact on people's life. You could lead other sisters in here, man, that need that guidance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause that's exactly what our communities need, sister. You know what I'm saying? So if you willing to do that, you know what I'm saying, you must definitely have the gift. You know what I'm saying? So don't think of yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Do the will of the Most High. You got it in you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. We here as a family, man. I.S.U.P.K. We're gonna take care of each other. One thing, we're gonna be hard on each other. At the same time, we're gonna correct each other. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we're gonna have love for our brothers and sisters. We're not gonna turn our back. You know what I'm saying? We are really a stronghold to the Most High, and things will change under here, man. You know what I'm saying? Just know that. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you for sure. Good, the water, which means thank you. So good job.
What I need to say?
Ayan Dabar.
Ayan Dabar.
Ayan Dabar. Yeah. You learn Hebrew on Friday's class. You know what I'm saying? But Ecclesiastes 1 and 21. We're on next one. The fear of the Lord driveth away sins. And where it is present, it turneth away wrath. You know what I'm saying? It turneth away the wrath of the Most High. When you turn away from your sins, the Most High is gonna be like, Even if you did something in the past, Most High not gonna worry about that stuff. As long as you're being consistent with him, he's gonna turn away that wrath, and he's gonna understand. He's gonna be like, all right, this brother or this sister, they following, they're trying, they're giving the effort, and he gonna know. Lord knows everything. You know what I'm saying? His angels know everything. Angels gonna come with angels everywhere. Angels probably, no, they're not probably. They're in the midst of us right now. You know what I'm saying? Because wherever 2 or 3 are gathered in His name, the Lord is there. So His angels are there. So they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna report to the Most High everything I do. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be no hypocrite or no liar or anything up here right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be dealt with. For sure. Ecclesiastes 1:22. A furious man, a furious man cannot be justified, for the way of his fury shall be his destruction. So but as far as anger, a furious man cannot be justified. Because when you're furious, you know what I'm saying, about certain things, which can be anything, you could be even emotional while you're furious. You know what I'm saying? You could be goddamn on crying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you could be just straightforward, just be like, I don't give a damn about nobody. I don't give a damn what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just furious. You can't be justified because you're stuck on being angry. That's it. You're stuck on being angry, and you're stuck on whatever somebody did to you, or you're stuck on whatever, having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna do whatever. So you can't be justified because you're not in the right mind state. You know what I'm saying? For the sway of his fury shall be his destruction. So when you sway off and you're just doing anything, that's gonna be your downfall. Say if you're angry, you just straight. Say if a brother wants to kill another brother, boom, you're angry and you're destruction. Or a sister wants to fight another sister, damn, they want to kill her. I done seen that. I done seen sisters run over sisters with a car. I done seen that. Social media shows everything. I done seen all kind of stuff. So that's your destruction. Guess what? You're going to jail for goddamn 15 years. You're going to jail for 10 years. Why do you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? When things could be resolved, man. Which I talked about, you know what I'm saying, a brother to another brother. Being if you're a piece of, Christ said, blessed be the peacemakers, for they shall be justified. You know what I'm saying? Or I forgot exactly what it said. But blessed are the peacemakers. You know what I'm saying? And I gave an example between a brother and a brother. Even though them brothers are already beefing, if you go to that brother and you help him out the best ways you can to calm him down, and he calms down, and you go to this brother and you do that, you're a peacemaker between your people. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen it myself in real life. I done seen people do. I done seen it. I haven't done it myself, but I done seen somebody do it right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to be. You want to be peacemakers between your people. But that's what it's talking about. The justified shall not be, you know what I'm saying? Cannot be justified, for the fury of it shall be destruction because of your actions, man. That's wisdom in Ecclesiastes, man. Well, 23. But a patient man will fear for a time. You know what I'm saying? A patient man will fear for a time. That means you're going to be patient. It means you're going to turn to the Most High and you're going to be patient. Because you don't have no other solutions. So what you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to act on your stupidity? Are you going to act on your anger? Are you going to act on whatever you're going through? Or are you going to be patient amongst the Most High? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to trust Him? The man, the God of the Most High that you can't see, that you never seen before. Are you going to still trust Him? You know what I'm saying? You never seen the Most High before. Are you still going to trust Him? The Most High puts stuff in front of you. You know He's real. You know I know the Most High is real. Nobody can't tell me nothing. Exactly. You know that because we are spiritual people for one, and we understand that the Most High is real. So you're gonna follow the Most High through whatever circumstance you got. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be patient in that time because you know that the Most High will you know what I'm saying? According to wisdom, he'll do something miraculous, or he'll solve your problems. You'll be patient. You know what I'm saying? I'm a patient man. I would consider myself a patient man, but I'm still learning patience. at the same time. Me, we all doing this. Exactly. Have patience. I'm telling you, trust. It'll go a long way. Sometimes it's a test. Sometimes it's a test. Most High does not mind testing you. He done test Job with the worst atrocities ever known to man. To doggone giving him a sickness, to boils and sickness all over his body, to his family and his kids all gone. And he still didn't blame the Most High. And he said that that's Satan, and I'm still going to serve the Most High. And he still got mad. And his friends was like, hey, nigga, you sinned. You had to sin if this happened to you. And he was like, hey, watch your doggone mouth. You know what I'm saying? He done went through the worst atrocity. That was, the Most High used him for that exactly the example for whatever little stuff we're going through. Even if it's bad, you know what I'm saying? So still, you can still trust the Most High. Trust in him. Keep the faith, endure. You know what I'm saying? It's a time period thing. Sometimes things go over time and it might seem for long. But once that thing turns, it's going to be like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I got through it. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It might seem long-winded. It's a marathon. That's what it is. Not a sprint. A sprint, and I'll say, because I don't run track, a sprint is doggone 100 meters. That's like a football field. Run as fast as you can, but still phases to it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sprint. A marathon is miles. You got to go through that thing for a minute. You got to do your win. You can't sprint the whole way or you're going to lose breath and you're going to die. You might fall out. Just like in His truth or whatever you're waiting on the Lord for. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need the Most High to do and whatever you're worried about. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose it. But if you got down, treat it as a marathon, as patience, like this scripture said, a patient man will tear for, a patient man will tear for a time, but afterward, I ain't even supposed to read it. I'm reading the next scripture. I'm gonna get it, but yeah, then after all that running or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from miles, whether 2 miles or 1 mile, you know what I'm saying, you'll endure and you'll make it to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? That's all the Most High want to see from you, if you really trust Him. Because we're carnal, man. We're carnal in this flesh, and we want things quick. You know what I'm saying? Especially being here in America, we want things quick. We want things fast. You know what I'm saying? We think it's a microwave society. You know what I'm saying? Microwave, boom, 2 minutes, quick minute, noodles, hot pocket, whatever you can put in there, it's quick, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting a recipe together, salt, you know what I'm saying, stirring it up, putting it in the oven, waiting for an hour or two for it to get cooked and good baked so it can taste the best that you ever had. You know what I'm saying?
The recipe tastes way better.
The recipe tastes way better than the hot pocket. Exactly, sis. Exactly. That's what you want from the Most High instead of some dumb crap. You know what I'm saying? Just warmed up, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? Being when you think physically, being in a society, you know, we gotta go to work or whatever. But when you think about the Most High spiritually, that's what you want. You wanna be endured to that. That's why Christ said, "He that endured to the end shall be saved." You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be saved. She's gonna be saved. They are gonna be saved. You know what I'm saying? If you endure to the end, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take time, but you're not gonna be alone. You're gonna have brotherhood and sisterhood. That's why He told us to gather together as a nation. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be okay in the midst of those times. You know what I'm saying? Good. Well, it's gonna be okay in the midst of those times. But let me read 23. Let me keep going. Ecclesiasticus 1:23. A patient man will tear for a time. A patient man shall tear for a time. He might cry. There's nothing wrong if you get emotional. Fine. All right, that's good. After that, and afterward, joy shall spring up into him or her. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I said, it's just speaking of in terms. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's talking about the man or woman because we all together in this. After that, it shall spring up to you. You know what I'm saying? Joy shall spring because you're gonna tear for a time, but then after that, you're gonna be like, everything gonna be all right. I got the Most High. He's gonna show me what I know what to do because I'm reading the wisdom of these scriptures, and I'm asking counsel from the prophets, from the brothers and sisters that are among me. This ain't the right counsel that's according to the Bible, not just their own. They coming from the Bible. Whenever I'm giving somebody some advice, I'm not coming from my own thoughts or my own feelings of like, no, man, heck no, you should do that or whatever. No, I'm coming from the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from the Most High's words. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all in here. You can't miss it. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? And verse 24. He shall hide his words for a time, but the lips shall declare his wisdom. The reason why I say is hide his words for a time is because you're not going to understand for a time. That's when wisdom, like another scripture says with wisdom, it says wisdom, which describes wisdom as a woman. At the time, it's gonna chastise you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna try you. It's gonna bring you through the fire. It's gonna make you angry. But after a time, wisdom shall make you wise. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? That's just life that we go through. That's simple in life. That's how Solomon described it in Ecclesiastes. He's saying wisdom's gonna try you. You're gonna go through a time. You're gonna figure it out. But after that, you're gonna understand later. I'm gonna have to find out later, maybe after class. But wisdom shall hide his words for a time, and the lips shall declare his. But after that, wisdom shall declare his wisdom. So after that, you're gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? After that, you shall understand and you shall get it after you've gone through your trials and tribulations. You're going to understand exactly what you've gone through. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody, the Most High uses everybody for everything. You may never know. The Most High might use it for the same situation or something, maybe something even close to it. You're going to help the next brother and sister. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to bring them to you, and they're going to be like, you got wisdom. All right, maybe I should come in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should come to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's going to bring all his children back. The Most High got this all figured out. He's just trying to get you to know your purpose sometimes. And then get to know their purpose. Just like Tupac said in his song. He's like, each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? He said, he's like, one nigga teach two niggas teach three niggas. You know what I'm saying? He said it like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody teach each other and get that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Let me skip to 29 because I don't want to get off track. All right, this heavy right here. This is what people have to really see right here. Ecclesiastes 1:29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Be not a hypocrite. I'm going to start right there. I'm going to keep reading. But be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Sometimes when you're around people, they're going to ask you, oh, I thought you don't do that. Oh, I thought you this way. You know what I'm saying? Once you don't declare the truth and you follow, you know what I'm saying? You're following the Most High and you did all this. But hey, I thought you said you don't do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't smoke or you don't do crack or you know what I'm saying? The Bible say don't do this, but you doing that. Some people will try to actually trip you up just to trip you up. You know what I'm saying? But you're not trying to fight them to see if they're gonna trip you up. You're just trying to follow the Most High. At the end of the day, you're trying to do what the Most High says. Period. And after that, when you just make this jungle lifestyle, you're not gonna worry about them because they're not gonna come at you and be like, dang, he really is about this. She is really about this. Like, dang, I can't trip them up. They ain't playing around. And that's what the U.P.K produces. We produce that in here. We produce people that's not being hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? Amongst the side of me. You know what I'm saying? And not even giving the appearance of sin, which the scriptures say, give not the appearance of sin. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not like this a sin, you don't want to give off nothing that's gonna make them off be like, you lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be the littlest things, or whatever. You don't want to give out that appearance. But he said, it's like, what was that? 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest. So take good heed of what y'all speakest. So if you're speaking of the truth from the Most High, You want to be careful of what you're talking about, man. You want to be careful of what you're speaking, you know what I'm saying, out to the masses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you might say something wrong, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just want to be a That's what I always say. You want to be a representative of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Or if you love the Most High, keep his commandments. If you love him, you're going to be a representative of that. You're going to show that, you know, by default. So you're not going to, you know what I'm saying, be doing anything else. And then they're going to be like, you know what I'm saying, okay, he's representing the Most High. He's representing whoever he says. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even believe the Most High. He'd be like, oh, okay, well, whoever he say he believe in him, obviously he care about him because he's doing that. Or she's doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he said. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what you want to carry upon your, you know what I'm saying? That's the burden that you want to carry. That's why Christ said, you know what I'm saying, in the New Testament, you know what I'm saying, it's like, he said, pick up that cross and walk. You know what I'm saying? Not pick up my cross and walk, but every man shall carry his cross. So like, if I'm quoting wrong, but you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. He said to carry your cross as a burden. That means the same burden he carried to follow the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Do the same as him. You know what I'm saying? Then people will understand and know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go to Proverbs, man. Let's go to Proverbs. So you can go on our regular Bible. We're gonna close this out. We got a little bit of time, but we're gonna close this out in a little bit. Right. Let me see what Proverbs. All right. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Proverbs 3 and 5.
OMG, when you were in Ecclesiastes, I was thinking about this verse.
You was?
Lead not unto your own. What?
Most High Christ, then. Shoot. Believe it or not, I need this too. You know what I'm saying? I need it too. That's exactly why I'm pulling it. But we all need it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why we about to read this thing right now. Ecclesiastes 3 and 5. Right? Okay. It's like it. I say Ecclesiastes. Proverbs 3 and 5. Forgive me. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, man. We're gonna break it down slowly. What is your heart? You know what your heart is? What does the heart represent in the Bible? Of course, you know your heart. Let me give you that. Your heart is pumping in your chest physically. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. But what is your heart? What is it? He said, trust in the Lord, not the heart. Are you gonna trust in Him with your physical heart? So what's your heart? What is that? What is exactly?
Your mind.
That's it. Exactly. Your heart is your mind, your brain, the things you think of. You know what I'm saying? It's an attachment. It's the same thing. The reason why they say heart is because you do get feelings in your chest, right? You get maybe a nervous feeling, excited feeling, or you might get, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is. You might get something in your chest and you feel it. You can feel that thing. Trust me, I know. Whether you're in love, whether you're angry, it don't matter what it is. You're going to feel something in your chest and your stomach. They ain't going to say stomach. They say heart because, you know, that's something that's beating. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Solomon was smart for that. He had wisdom. So, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, man. And lean not into thine own understanding. You know what I'm saying? Your own understanding is going to be your judgment. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be something that you think upon yourself. You see this, and then you're going to be like, okay, that's the way it is. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Or that's the way I should go about it. Or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna think. You're just gonna simply think, hey, this is what it is. I'm gonna go this way about it, and that's it. Instead of going back to the scriptures or what the Most High said or asking for wisdom. That's why we have counsel in this school. We have counsel. I even call to this day. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still asking my brothers. You know what I'm saying? How in the world should I go about this? But they're not gonna answer according to their own wisdom. They're gonna answer according to the Bible because they done went deeper than I did. You know what I'm saying? They done went further than that. It's like a coach with a team. It's the same thing. It's no different. That's why people think they so doggone spiritual and they just need to know the Bible. I got it all. You know what I'm saying? People that's by themselves, you know what I'm saying, don't want to join the UPK or, you know what I'm saying? Because they think they know it all. But when you're going through something, they don't ever ask. Or if they are going through something, they calling on the low. They most definitely calling General Muhammad on the low. Or general, my general. They calling our captains and generals. They just not. It's not always getting spoken upon. They calling them for sure. They just don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Just like us in here, I'm admitting it. I'm telling you, like, yeah, I'm calling my generals and my captains and the men above me and the officers above me, man. I'm calling Officer Bond, Officer Mardaki. I'm asking them about what I need to know. I'm even asking men that have the same rank as me. You know what I'm saying? That been here before me, but they still the same rank as me. But I'm still asking them because I need to know. You know what I'm saying? I need to know certain things. I need perspective, and I need from the scriptures. They're not telling me nothing wrong. They're just giving me the wisdom from the Most High, and there's nothing wrong from that. Yeah, exactly, sis. They need help. There's nothing wrong with it. And even they do the same thing. The men above me, even they do the same thing from the people that's above. You know what I'm saying? Even if it takes time, you're going to get your answer because it's going to be searched out through the scriptures. It's going to be searched out through the Most High. The Most High not going to leave you alone. That's why we got rank and order. We got sisters and brothers that's going to let you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's hurry up. I know it's past 9, but bump it. All right. What was that? Through 7. Who's going through 7? Verse 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. And always acknowledge him. Whatever you're going through, it don't matter what it is, that it be the smallest thing. Acknowledge him. Be like, dang, what does the Most High think of this? And then you want to maybe, even if it's to the point where you have to ask, do it. Do it. Call the I.S.U.P.K. Call your brothers, your sisters. You know what I'm saying? Call them. Call the brothers that give counsel, for sure. Call them first. You want to call the priests and prophets of the Most High. Call them. I don't give a damn what the hell you're going through. Call them. Whatever little situation you got, call them. Don't hesitate. Because sometimes it's going to create problems. Because you're going to do stuff on your own. You know what I'm saying? I done did it before. And I done caused problems in my life. So I learned to be consistent with that. There's nothing wrong. Just talk. It could be a 5-minute conversation. Call them. Call your people. We're a government in here. We're literally a government in a nation. Just how America got their own little government and their little things, whatever they got going on. We're a government in the I.S.U.P.K. That's what we are in here. That's what we help our brothers and sisters, our Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. We come together and we make solutions. We got the solutions because it's under the Most High. We got the best solutions in the world. Who can? That's why we're supposed to run the earth. That's why the Most High has chose us to run this earth. So why in the world would he give us something that's just vain? You know what I'm saying? For nothing. He gave us this so we can run this earth. That's why he gave us this law, statutes, and commandments. He gave us the greatest gift upon all people, upon all nations, so we can run this earth. So we do it amongst each other. And once we master doing it amongst each other, then we can do it amongst the earth. Then that's when Christ comes back. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take time, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with taking time. That's why we're getting trained up. Just like the scriptures say, train up a child in the way she should go, in the way he or she should go. That's what the Most High is doing with us. He's training up the priests and prophets, and his brothers and sisters, and his children in a way that they should go. So therefore, at the end of the day, we can run this entire earth, man. That was the whole purpose. But he had mercy upon us over all these years and decades to even do it. He gave us a chance, and we still have that chance to this day because Christ died for that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going. Verse 7. It's heavy right here. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Pretty much what I just said. When you see something going on, don't go about it the way that you think you should go. If you don't freaking know, call. You know what I'm saying? Call your brothers and sisters that know. You know what I'm saying? Call captain, not the czar of this earth. Call captain, not the czar of this camp, man. Captain, not the czar, is a captain for a reason. He got raised up to captain because he knows what the hell he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I aspire to be like that man, just in our zone, man. And he probably would say to me, man, look, man, all right. He said, it's all right. Be like Captain Nathan. Be like General YAHANNA. Be like General Muhammad. He probably just be like, hey, man, bump me. They taught me. You know what I'm saying? So I keep going up and up and up. And I learn from on down, man. There's nothing wrong with learning. You know, learn in school for 12 years. Mm-hmm. So God doggone, learn from your own people. There's nothing wrong with learning from your own people because you think your people don't got it. Because you think your people don't know anything. But your people don't learn from the Most High God. That's who they learn from. They learn from the Most High God because they read His scriptures and they get the wisdom. The rest of this earth don't know that. But them, because it was only given to us. Because we're supposed to rule this earth. We're supposed to rule over these people and supposed to lead them. That's why we got it. For that reason. Because we have compassion and we got wisdom by default. But we haven't been following it. You know what I'm saying? So it says, be not thou wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil, man. Depart from that thing, man. Don't think you know what it is. Don't think you're okay because you're doing wrong and you think the Lord just gonna have mercy on you. But depart from that thing, man. Give it up. Give up on that evil, man. That thing not gonna lead you nowhere but to die. You know what I'm saying? And I know that for fact. I know that for myself because I doggone destruct my whole life. I almost died because I didn't depart from evil. But I finally say, hey, I ain't got no other way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. The Lord didn't give me no way out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that He put me in the corner like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna close it out. We almost done. We almost done. All right, go over to Proverbs 13, chapter 13. Proverbs 3 and 13. It's like 3 and 13. My bad. Proverbs 3 and 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. It's happy is the man that findeth wisdom, man. Wisdom is those laws, statutes, commandments for one. That's the first part, because Moses gave us that back in Exodus, back in Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy actually, not even Exodus, Deuteronomy. He been gave us. Actually, the law has always been around, but the Lord hasn't given it in the same manner. He gave it to Moses in Mount Sinai over tablets, and Moses wrote it down. And in the verse Deuteronomy 27, I believe, if I'm wrong, I believe it's 27. And in verse 8 or 7, he told the rest of the children of Israel to write it down on a stone. He told them to write that thing down, just like he did. So they had to write it down. So he gave us the law, statutes, and commandments even before that. He gave it to Adam. He gave the law, statutes, and commandments. The law has been there since the beginning. The Lord always wanted us to live a certain way, but certain people didn't get it. He had to give it certain ways for us to understand. At first, Adam, he read the stars because he could understand it. Because that was the only understanding that we had back then. We didn't even have too much. We probably had some writings and stuff, but Adam was the chosen one that the Most High chose to read by the stars in Genesis. And then, further on, he gave it to Salaki, he gave it to Moses to actually write down to a whole nation, a people that got out of captivity, that he brought out of Egypt. So then he wrote it down. Then, I'm even fast all the way forward. He been trying. That was probably the most simple way he could have gave it to us, is by writing it down, and our people still didn't obey. So fast forward, he gave it through Christ, man, and what he gave to Christ was exactly how to do it, how to keep it, how to keep those commandments. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even. We already knew what to do, but we didn't know what the heck to freaking follow. We kept doggone doing stuff in vanity. We didn't even follow it at all. You know, we didn't follow it either at all, or we just was like, man, I can't do this. I can't keep sacrificing bulls and lambs and stuff to the Most High, and which the Most High didn't really want. That was actually the third way that he gave it to us, to sacrifice bulls and lambs and stuff. He gave it to us that way, and we still couldn't do it because we tried. We was like, hey, the Most High. Shoot, I got about maybe 5 lambs. Shoot, I'm gonna go ahead and do this sin, bump it. I can give him 5 lambs. Okay, I got 10 more. After that, bump this. I'm gonna marry this woman. I'm gonna have sex with her, and I'm gonna still let her go. Or I'm gonna give these little drugs or whatever, and I'm gonna still let it go. Bump it. You know what I'm saying? Since I got 5 more lambs, but the Most High wants you to obey him up and down. He didn't want you to try to give him lambs and whatever it was. He wanted you to obey him straight up and down. So then he sent Christ. So Christ, doggone, died for the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So he died for us. Then he showed us how to keep the commandments. Christ showed us how to do it by a spirit. Just like when he said, thou shalt not commit adultery. So he said, if you look at another man's wife, another man that has a wife already, if you're looking at his wife and you already have it in your mind that you want to have sex with her, and you want to take her, you already committed adultery. That's the spirit of the law. That's the spirit of these commandments. That's what he gave us, to not do it. He's like, look, you already have it in your mind. You're going to want to do it already. He already telling you. And you might not do it, but still, if it lingers in your mind, you're going to want to do it. So the thing is, to get away from that immediately, that's what he was talking about. That's the spirit of the Most High. That's the spirit of the law. That's why Christ was the one that he sent, because he gave the specific direction of how not to do it from the beginning, from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? That's why Christ was that dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's still that dude today. That's why he's going to rule the children of Israel and be our king when he comes back, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to close out. Proverbs 3:13. Did I already read that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Happy, let me read it again. Proverbs 3:13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding, man. At the end of the day, if you get understanding, then you understand. Straight up that, you understand. You get it. Verse 14 for the Slack. 15. She is more precious than rubies. It's talking about wisdom. Wisdom. She is more precious than rubies, and all things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Wisdom is more precious than any jewel and any rubies or anything you ever get in your life. Because this right here, wisdom, that gives you eternal life. And that gives you generations from your kids and your kids' kids. Man, come on, man. What's better than that? To have a generation of your people just living long and doing the same thing you do, living under the Most High, ruling this earth. How in the world is that precious more than a doggone jewel? You could just wear a jewel. You can wear that. Fine. If people see it, but hey, that look nice. But if you got that same jewel and you just keep wearing it, I'm like, all right, I'm used to it. I see it over. But guess what? They don't see your kids. They don't see your kids' kids. You know what I'm saying? They don't see your generations from 800 years, 1,000 years going on after you done gone, or after you're already gone, but they still doing what you do. They're still following what you follow. That's gold. That's jewels right there. That's more precious than any other jewel on this earth, man. That's why we want to teach our kids here, man. That's why we teach our kids in the I.S.U.P.K. And these kids that's coming up gonna do what we do. What's more better than that? Because they get it. They getting it. We teaching our young kids how to say the water, ayanda bar, just thank you and it's like thank you and you're welcome. That's gold right there. And they even understand that in Hebrew, which most people can't understand. You know what I'm saying? And that's precious right there. Verse 16, the length of days in her right hand and the length of days in her left hand, riches and honor. In the left hand and the right hand, riches and honor. Riches and honor, whatever they said. Riches and honor. We're going to have wealth, we're going to have families, and we're going to have honor because we kept what the Most High said. Amongst everybody, amongst our own people, we're going to have honor. You know what I'm saying? Verse 17, her ways pleaseth, and her ways, it's like her ways are ways of pleasantness. It's like pleasingness. Pretty much her ways pleases everybody. It pleases the Lord. And her paths are peace, man. When you do her ways, man, you're going to have peace in this life. You're not going to have problems and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're going to end off with this very last scripture, Ecclesiasticus 5 and 2. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 2. So this is an Apocrypha again. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 2. All right, right there. All right, this is where we're going to end up. 5 and 2. All right. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 2. Well, we actually going to go through 4, but we can start at 2. You know what? Let me start at 1 since we're right there. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 1. Set thy heart upon thy goods. Set thy heart upon thy goods. And say not, I have enough for my life. It says, set thy heart upon thy goods. You know, everything that you've earned, you know what I'm saying, and that you work for physically, saying set thy heart upon thy goods. That's fine. But say that you have enough for my life. You know what I'm saying? Don't think you have enough for your life when you haven't attained everything that you need to have, which is the kingdom of heaven, which is the Lord's law, statutes, commandments, and everything. You know what I'm saying? You got physical things. You got your, gaining your money. You know what I'm saying? You got a little house or whatever. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with having that. But say not, I have enough for my life. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to say, all right, that's it. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? You still need the Most High because this thing goes on. This life goes on. You know what I'm saying? You're still under Him. You still this life you live now is not gonna last. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna continue. Once He brings you to the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna have more. So don't be comfortable. Pretty much what it's saying. Don't be comfortable here. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, for this kingdom of heaven is not a rest. For this kingdom is not a rest. This is not a rest. You know what I'm saying? I have enough for my life. Verse 2. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength. Follow, just like we said, lean not into thy own understanding. Same thing. Solomon has said this a few times, you know what I'm saying? Just in different ways. Follow not thy own mind and thy own strength. Walk into the ways of thy heart. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow your way of your own mind and your own strength to walk in the ways of your own heart and your own mind. Same thing. Lean not into thy own understanding. Same thing. Same thing. Right there in verse 2. Verse 3. Verse 3. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord shall surely avenge thy pride. It says, the Lord shall surely avenge thy pride, man. If you're saying, who shall control me for my works? You know what I'm saying? Who shall control me for you know what I'm saying, for the things that I have done. You know what I'm saying? For the things that I have done against the Most High. Like, say, if you're sinning, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to control me for the things that I done? You know what I'm saying? For my works. And then it reads on. For the Lord will surely avenge thy pride. You know what I'm saying? For the pride that you have against the Most High, and you thinking you're all right, you're like, almost think about the oppressor today, the white man. They don't think they're going to get judged for what they've done against the children of Israel. They are here, I got it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? We got this earth. We don't roll. I done got stock markets. I'm a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? What is these people going to do against me? You know what I'm saying? What is the Most High going to do against me? I'm going to the space programs. I'm going up to space. I'm doing everything. What are they going to do against me? What's anybody going to do? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're not supposed to have in our hearts. For the Lord will surely avenge thy pride. Revenge thy pride. He's going to avenge your pride. He's going to bring you down. He's going to show you what's up. I mean, I have experience myself. He's going to shake you up and be like, just like you shake a child when they act a fool, maybe like a toddler, maybe like 5, 6, 7 years old. Be like, hey, calm down. You know what I'm saying? You're shaking your child up. Be like, hey. And they come back to reality. Be like, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Mom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Verse 4, this letter, and say not, I have sinned, and what harm have come unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, and he will not, though wise, let thee go, man. You know what I'm saying? After you don't do all that, say not, don't say, I have sinned, man, and what harm has happened unto me. You know what I'm saying? As the children of the Most High, you might have got big-headed. You know what I'm saying? You might have got doggone come against the Most High, knowing you ain't supposed to do this, and you just probably just big-headed and you're out of your mind. You probably like, and you just excited that you got all this money, and you know what I'm saying? You get to do whatever you want. You think you're doing whatever you want. Don't think what it said and what harm happened unto me. He said, don't think that. Don't think, all right, well, man, what the hell happened to me? You know what happened to you. You know, got big head after you got shaken up. For the Lord is long suffering. That means he has mercy on you. All right? At the end of the day, he has mercy, which is his greatest attribute, as the scripture says. The Lord is, his greatest attribute is his mercy. That's why we still here as a nation, as the children of Israel. If that wasn't the case, then we would not be here. You know what I'm saying? He done gave us mercy. You know what I'm saying? Moses had to convince him to have mercy on us. You know what I'm saying? After that, he was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying? The Lord was like, all right. You know, after Moses said that, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm going to have mercy just because he convinced me. You know what I'm saying? Because most High was going to destroy the children of Israel as a whole. That was it. We was going to be picked off, dying by one. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, or however he did it. You know what I'm saying? He said, for the Lord is long suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to let you go. He's not going to let you go as long as you recognize. You know what I'm saying? Just like your parent, man. Your parent, what do? They whoop your behind. And you're like, well, you know, you're hurting. And then at the end of the day, it's like they come up and they be like, you all right? You doing all right? And they're going to feed you, and they're going to clothe you, and they're going to make sure that you're okay. At the end of the day, they're going to make sure you're all right because they love you, and they're your child. You're your child. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mercy that the Most High has against us, and people don't understand that. Yes, he is ruthless at times, and he ain't gonna play around. But if you follow him, you can have mercy on it. He'll have mercy on you. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's the wisdom and the structure that you should have. So at this, I'm gonna read the security announcements. All right. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. Ooh, let me take a shot on that.
Do I need to stay seated or do I need to stand up?
You're fine, sister. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to sell themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the sister, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must be getting permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother and a sister will court each other. After the 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Means tenth in Hebrew, ma'asera. 10% of every penny in the increase that the Lord gives you. Get to the treasury department or the teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for the preaching. Not mandatory, but whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. The next holy convocation is the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, the 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. Saturday the 17th of December 2022, which is our next feast day. We done had a lot of feast days back to back, but this one is going to be until December. For 8 days. First Maccabees 4 and 52 through 61. All right. Remind Akim and Akwaz to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, headband, shirt, pants, and scarf. With that, shalom.